All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please invite your friends, and good morning for those who they are listening to us from Indonesia. And that's why actually I made it this time, so we can have them with us. Before we start, always I receive messages from YouTube. I don't know what this message is about. Like they are saying I'm using contact of somebody else. I mean, I think those guys, they think it's not. This is not a Christian prince. It's the opposite. It's everyone is using my contact. my this is me. Isn't it funny? I mean, I don't have a single video in my channel is not mine, and yet they send me I'm using somebody else's video. You believe it? Anyway, our topic today about Ustad Abdul Somad. Now, I have a question before we start, guys. When I searched for Abdul Somad, I found the word Salib at the end. Is that his last name? Is that his last name, Abdul Somad Salib? Please let me know if this is the correct name. Because there is something funny about that. Is his last name is Salib, which is written like this? Because when I search for his name, I find such a word appear after this, Salib. No? So this is a different person? This is a different person? Abdul Somad Salib? Somebody give me a full sentence. Is his last name Salib? I know Salib means a cross. No. So his last name is not Salib, so it's obviously somebody else, because I searched for Abdul Samad, I found Abdul Samad Salib. I don't know who's that. So I don't know. It was going to be funny because his last name is a cross. Anyway, so today our topic is about this guy saying that it's haram to play chess. And you see, I made the title of my video, Abdul Samad, the wisdom of the fool. Chess and dice a game are haram. All right. Now you see, everything should have a reason. Everything should have a reason. So if we ask ourselves, what is the reason to make those things bad? Any kind of games, if the purpose of it is like gambling, it's bad. Yes. But if it is about growing your skills and your intelligence, then it's a very good thing. Which one you prefer? Your son enjoying his time, or you are in old age or whatever, enjoying your time playing a chess or taking drugs. Playing chess, all this kind of games are very civil and very human and very elegant and very smart. It increases your skill, it relaxes you, it gives you opportunity to take the rust away from your brain and to be a smart person. So how in the world such a thing can be forbidden? What is the purpose of this? Right? How this can be forbidden? How this can be haram? As the word haram in Arabic means forbidden. It's it's forbidden by God. Why God want to forbid that? The logic of Muslims is that you should not waste your time by this. You should waste your time doing something else, like what? Reading Quran. But don't you see this is hypocrisy? I mean, a human being, according to the Quran, he was created for one purpose. If we go in the Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, we will find the following. That Allah, He created the man and the genie, which is funny that we are listed together. For one purpose, is just to worship. Just to worship, no other purpose. And because they are made for one purpose, which is just to worship Allah, therefore the logic is, you as a human being, you are allowed to eat, to go to the bathroom, to have sex, and to worship. So in Islam, music is haram, forbidden. Drawing is forbidden. Chess is forbidden. Actually, TV is forbidden. Movies are forbidden. Songs for sure forbidden, because the music is forbidden. So what we live for? You just eat and have sex and pray to Allah. You see, the verse in front of you, this is chapter 51, verse number 56. Allah, He created the man for one purpose, which is to worship, and same as for the genie. Right? So here you ask yourself, how Islam can be from God? Because why does God, He don't want us to be happy? I mean, we will. So we wake up in the morning, we take our breakfast. Actually, before we take our breakfast, we have to go and do wudu, and then we have to pray to Allah, and then we have a breakfast, and then 2 hours after we have to do, or 3 hours after we have to do pray again. So what we do, I mean, what this life is for, and why it's against Allah. If somebody sing, I mean, there's bad songs, yes, but there's wonderful songs. What's wrong with singing? You see, the Arab before Islam, they used to be perfect in poetry, not like the stupid Quran, full of errors and mistakes, and this God, He don't even speak Arabic. So what's wrong with those things? I mean, this is all what a human being have. If we take it from him, a human would be an animal. Is that correct? What the difference between, a cow and a human? Well, a human, he draw. Human, he play. Human, he sing. Human, he make music. He can make sounds come from something he created. A human, he can make art. I mean, this is what make us a human. So according to Islam, what make you human is haram. It's forbidden. So Allah, He don't want us to be human. He want us to be as if we are a bunch of creatures. That's animals. And that's absolutely cannot be from God. So let us go step by step. Just to show you that Islam is invalid. Not only it is not a religion, it is invalid cult. Even as a cult, it doesn't work. I saw some agriculture equipment, and I said, I heard the Prophet saying, there is no house in which this equipment enters except Allah will cause humiliation to enter it. So, okay, hold on. So not only chess, not only music, not only drawing, all of this is forbidden. Even farmer tools. So how we can live? Because Muhammad was a thief, and he don't want his men to be farmers. He want them to go attack the neighbors, take their women, and bring. This is fast money, easy. Go to the bank, do bank robbery, come back home. You have the money. Why you want to do farming? Are you stupid or what? What do you want to do? You want to grow some zucchini now? So Muhammad is saying that Allah will curse the one who do farming. And now you tell me how the whole earth will die. If the whole earth is Muslim and they practice this, and you see this is Sahih Bukhari, they cannot say this is weak and da'if and this game, this garbage always they come with. Anything is embarrassing, they will say to us, it is weak. Right? So if we cannot grow fruits, if we cannot grow trees, if we cannot grow vegetables, how a human being will live? We will be eating each other? And here we notice that Muhammad is not only a fool, but he is a thief. He's a gang leader. He think about only gangs. He's not thinking about the rest. Okay, who is going to feed you as a Muslim? If we follow Muhammad advice that, okay, now Allah will curse me if I have farming tools in my house, which means I cannot be a farmer and a Muslim at the same time. Okay, who is going to feed me? Yeah, the Jews will feed you. The Christians, we occupy them, we force them to pay jizya, and we don't work. We don't do farming. They do farming. Get the point? If we go to different story, we will find Muhammad saying that the one who play with the nerd is the same as you know, like you know. Let me see if I can find you a picture for it. Give me a second. I think, you know, like they call it in English, they say the dice, right? But it's not. I mean, I don't know why they call it the dice, but it's not just a dice. I mean, it's more than this. Let us see if I can get some pictures so I can show you what I'm talking about for those who are not familiar. It's a very famous Middle Eastern game, and most likely it comes from Persia. The Arab, they have no idea how to do this stuff. Yeah, like here, I just found you something, you know, like this one. Let us see. I will put it for you in the screen in a second. Like those, you know. So this is what it's called, dice. You know, dice. This is simply it's a game. It's an old game. You know, it's very you know, old men, they enjoy it. Even young men. I mean, for me, I don't have any passionate for it, but I know what it is. So what the problem with this? What the problem if two people they are doing this? Isn't it better than gossiping, talking about others? Isn't it better than hurting others? And if a human being he have nothing to do, what he would do? Take drugs? What exactly he should do? And do really should we pray 24 hours, 7 days a day? I mean, this is hypocrisy. So what the problem with Muhammad and people being having fun? Muhammad, he claimed that even if you hear the sound of a bell or a music, this is the instrument of shaitan. So if you hear a music, you should put your fingers in your ears. Have you ever seen a Muslim doing that? I didn't see any Muslim doing that. Obviously, no Muslim wanna follow Muhammad. When the last time you saw a Muslim hearing music and he put his fingers in his ears? Do you remember any time? Actually, all the Muslims, if you go to all Islamic countries, they have belly dancing in the TV, they have music, they listen to their phone, their ringtone. Actually, the phone is haram based on this. Muhammad, he claimed that from his people, they are going to be people who do the following. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Okay, what those people will do? The Muslims. Muhammad is predicting, he's a prophet, as you know. He said that from my people, there is some will do the following. They will do illegal sexual intercourse. Yesterday we just read for you how the imams and they agree that a man he can marry a woman with the intention of divorce. So that is legal sexual intercourse. You know what I mean? Do you see the hypocrisy? So Muhammad he allow muta. You can rent a woman for 1 hour or 15 minutes, and then now they are practicing this, which you marry a woman, you lie to her, you don't tell her that I want to divorce you a week after. You are going in a trip somewhere, and you don't want to spend your time alone, so you lie to a human being and you marry that a human being, lying to her, saying to her, I want to marry you, but in fact, in your heart, you want to divorce her a week after. So look how at this religion. Chess is haram. It's forbidden. Music is forbidden. But marrying a human being and lying to her and using her and sleeping with her with the intention of divorce is halal. How that can be from God? Then Muhammad he continue saying, if you wear silk, but Muhammad he promised Muslims in heaven you will wear silk. So how come silk in earth is forbidden? Silk in heaven is a promise. And by the way, Allah he will make silk in heaven. Is he going to import the worms from there? Because the one who make the silk is worms. What's the problem? And they will be drinking alcohol, but Allah he promised them in heaven they will drink alcohol non-stop. There's rivers of alcohol, river of wine, and they will use a musical instrument. Look how ugly they are. They are using musical instrument. And you know the funny, Muhammad he forbid Muslims from listening to music, but he used to listen to music. He used to have party in his own. Let me try to find the hadith. You see, Muhammad he claimed that the bad Muslims will do that. But do Muhammad have a musical instrument in his house? Muhammad he said that the musical instrument is or let's say the music or even the bell is the musical instrument of shaitan. Let us go there. Abu Hurairah reported that the apostle of Allah as saying the bell of is the wooden wind musical instrument of shaitan. And here in front of us there is a story from Sahih al-Bukhari, from Sahih Muslim, that how Abu Bakr he entered the house of Muhammad and he found a bunch of girls playing music in the house of Muhammad, and those girls are slaves, by the way. The messenger of Allah came to my place, apartment, you're right, while there were two girls with me singing a song. And the song is about the war, supposedly celebrating. He lay down in the bed and he turned away his face. Then Abu Bakr came and he scolded me and he said, this is the musical instrument of the devil in the house of the messenger of Allah. The messenger of Allah turned forward to him. He said, leave her alone. You see, the father of Aisha, he's practicing what he heard from Muhammad, that the musical instrument or haram. Yes, my friend, it's haram, but not in the house of Muhammad. In the house of Muhammad, you can have a big screen TV, you can have belly dancers, you can have, you can have anything. It's haram for the Muslims, not for Muhammad. All right. Adil Ahmed. Adil Ahmed, you want to call me my friend? Mr. Adil Ahmed, he's calling me coward. Let us see how Adil Ahmed, how brave he is. Look like he is a brave man. But Adil, you call me, but there is no need to call names, my friend. All right? Like, you are the hero, no problem. You are the brave person. I mean, everybody knows. I don't know you anyway. But there's no need to call names. All right, I will go in my Skype. Just for you, my friend. Okay? Because I always, I like to debate with the brave people. Okay, Abdul, you can call me now. My Skype is open. All right? I will be happy to have you. Okay, look like we have somebody's trying to call. Let us see. Hello? 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 I mean, look how brave he is. He did not even dare to say hello. He answered. He don't dare to say hello back. Hello? What happened to Mr. Hamza? Hamza, are you okay? Okay, Hamza, I will let you go. Sorry. You are brave, very brave. I can tell. Your mom is so proud of you. Yeah, this was Hamza actually. The guy who called himself Hamza. Hamza Ali. Maybe he's trying to get my IP, maybe, you never know. It's okay. Oh, he have mic problem. Okay. He have mic problem. It's all right. I mean, problems happen all the time. No problem, my friend. Fix your mic and I will be happy to hear you. Any Muslim would like to call us, please be nice to, there's no need to call names. People in the chat. All right, we have Mr. Hamza is calling back. All right, Hamza.
Hi, Christian.
If you want to use a bad language, my friend, I will insult you. Don't do that. Okay, okay. You want to call me Christian boy? No problem. Let me ask you, what is the age of a boy?
Why are you crying?
What is the age of a boy? What is the age of a boy? I'm asking you.
You said on video that the Muslims sacrifice millions of animals after Ramadan, and they call it Eid al-Adha. Can you give me any evidence that the Muslims sacrifice millions of animals after Ramadan?
No, I said they do al-Adha after the Eid. Adha is sacrificing animals, and this is what you do. Don't you sacrifice animals at the end of Ramadan?
No, we don't sacrifice animals.
Okay, so if I show you right, if we search right now in Google and we find as an example in the city of Dubai alone, they sacrifice more than 57,000 sheep at the end of Ramadan, what you would do? Do you apologize?
Sure, show me after Ramadan.
Okay.
Not Eid al-Adha. I have the video where you said
no. Okay, but I'm saying okay, but what you will do if we show you after Ramadan, what Muslims do. What you will do after that? Do you agree that you are an ignorant? Do you agree then that you are an ignorant or not? Hello?
Hello. So you said you.
I'm asking you, if we show you, if we show you that this is what you do in Ramadan, are you going to agree that you are an ignorant? Hello?
If you show me that the Muslims sacrifice
All right.
millions of animals.
All right.
after Ramadan,
This is your Islamic news. Here we go. It says sheep to slaughter for Ramadan.
So you said they sacrifice millions of animals.
Yes, you sacrifice animals. All Muslims, the end of Ramadan, they sacrifice. They do adha. So apologize for being ignorant. I just did 2 seconds. It's in the screen. It's in the screen. This is news 24 hours. Sheep slaughter for Ramadan. How much Muslims they buy from Australia every year to slaughter from Ramadan? The ship of 57 live sheep left Australia almost 2 months ago to Saudi Arabia, but it was rejected because excessive number were suffering from disease. So those are 57,000 sheep in one boat sent to Saudi Arabia at the end of Ramadan. Shut up. So now apologize for being ignorant. So what I said is true. You're Muslim, you sacrifice blood at the end of Ramadan and the end of every holiday. They have 2 holidays. Both of them are Adha, and you are an idiot. Now apologize.
Christian boy,
Apologize. You are the boy, and you are the boy. You are the boy, and I get you busted. Yes, you do adha. Adha mean in Arabic, you idiot. Adha. Do you know what adha mean? Adha means sacrificing. Adha means sacrificing. Do you sacrifice at the end of Ramadan? Yes or no? You said no.
Because you said.
Shut up and don't call me again. I have no time for kids. You coward. It's in front of you. Hundreds of thousands, millions of sheep, they are sacrificed at the end of Ramadan. So if you are a Muslim who challenging me to prove to you or to show you how this has happened, that means you are an idiot. Because how you can be a Muslim, you do not know that every month at the end of Ramadan they slaughter tons of thousands of animals. I will tell you why. Because you are after market Muslim. Crazy people. They do not know their religion. So he heard me saying adha. You see, adha in Arabic means sacrificing. So you do adha. All your Eid is adha. The one you call it, there's a one they call it by name adha, and there's the one here Ramadan. This is adha too. Both of them they are adha because at the end of them they do adha. Dahiyya. And now you tell me why you are sacrificing animal at the end of Ramadan. And the funny, he's challenging me. I challenge you. And by the way, the boy is the one who mute me when we have a live debate. I hang up on you because you're just a kid. You do not know your religion. But the boy is the one who call other boys, but in fact, he is the boy who don't dare to talk. The one who challenge people to debate and then he don't let them talk is the boy. And until now, we are waiting from your boy to tell us what kind of a prophet he said to a woman, suckle me. Suckle me. A prophet of God saying, suckle him? The coward, he asked the question, did you say that to the woman? Yes, I said that. I was reading your stupid prophet words. That's what I said to him. He hung up on me, the coward. It is you who is the bunch of boys. Who is next? Skype is open. We want adult. We don't want kids. I challenge you. Show me. Silence me. Show me. Here we go. It's in front of you. And by the way, anyone can go and search about slaughtering tens of thousands of sheep at the end of Ramadan. Every Muslim knows that. But obviously you are not a Muslim. You are a potato who live in the West. You are a Muslim who go to Starbucks instead of the mosque. Where I can find you in Starbucks? Right? Now who's next? So we go back here, forget about this kid, we give him what he deserves. You said my friend, this is a Christian Prince. You are talking to Christian Prince. They thought I made a mistake. because they are a bunch of kids. Now, the musical instrument of shaitan, mizmar, 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 which is, like this is like a piece of wood, have holes in it. What they call it, like in English? Man, I forgot the name. It's a piece of wood. You have many holes in it, and you play with it. So Muhammad, he considered that the instrument of shaitan. So how he have it in his house? How you say to people, you see in Arabic it says mizmaru shaitan inda Rasulillah. Like the flute, yeah, like the flute. Kind of, very simple piece of wood. It make noise. Yeah. Mizmaru shaitan in the house of the Prophet. So the Prophet of Allah, he schooled us about women and why girls are in front in the house of the Prophet. I mean, is it lawful for the Prophet to watch girls singing in the front of him and they are not his wives? Sure, it's true, he can watch. Absolutely. It is haram for a Muslim man to watch women singing. But for Muhammad, it's okay. Right? For Muhammad, for sure it's okay. Do you see the hypocrisy? Now we continue. Muhammad, he said, angels will never enter a house have a bill in it. Have you ever heard of a mad prophet like this? How many of you Muslims don't have a ringtone in your phone? Do you have a mute phone or you have a ringtone? Muhammadan, do you have a ringtone in your phone or you don't? Do Susu and Fufu and Lulu and Mimi, they have a ringtone in their phone or they don't? They do. So how you pray to Allah and the angels will not enter your house? Allah is not even listening to you. Do you see? There is not a single Muslim is a Muslim. According to this, not a single Muslim is a Muslim. The weakness of Allah appear when Allah, he sent an angel to Muhammad, but there was a puppy under the bed of Muhammad, and the angel of Allah could not get in. And now we got two things according to Muhammad will prevent any angel, doesn't matter how strong he is, how many wings he have, because remember Jibreel, he have 600 wings. 600 wings, yet he could not enter a house of a little puppy. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion more than this? A weak God like this?